All right, hello wine drinking people. We're back with more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And Norton, one of the big boys from Argentina, in the store. And these wines, well, I mean, to start out, cheap sparkling wine is not my bag, baby, all right? So, I mean, the Brut Rosé that we had, it's a blend of Chardonnay, Pinot Noir. When as soon as they told me it was made with a Charmat method, I went, glasses down. Anyways, not a bad wine, just, good, absolutely decent to put like a, peach nectar or orange juice in and make a Bellini out of for $12.75. The demi-sec, also a little sweet for my taste. I'm not a big fan of sweet whites unless they're dessert wines and they have incredible balance, or German wines, but this wine's more made for, the mainstream people that want white Zinfandel or something like that. Like the Torrentes, which, not my favorite grape varietal either. A little bit on the aromatic side, a little bit on the perfumey side. And some of them from Salta can be very good. They can have balance and complexity and, not be too perfumey. And anyways, I wasn't crazy about that wine. The tasting not starting out great here, unfortunately. The sweet, natural white wine. Ooh, I saw that on the label. I knew this is another one. 15 grams of residual sugar. And, not enough acidity to balance it out. Just not enough there to make it interesting. For me, at $9.75. Those of you, again, that like something along the lines of white Zinfandel may enjoy that. All right, so now we finally get to the real wines here. They made me suffer through a few wines, but these Perdriel wines, awesome. This is one of the labels that they've created to kind of distance themselves from the Norton label in terms of, people think of Norton as a big winery. This is a collection, smaller, production wines that are definitely higher in quality here. This one from the Lujan de Cuyo appellation, and really, intense wine on the nose, ripe blackberry, blueberry fruit, notes of dark cocoa, black licorice spice, black earth, toasty oak spice, almost like that burnt campfire wood you get from the wines from Mendoza. To me, I get that a lot in these wines. A good amount of that blackberry and black blueberry fruit on the tongue here. Really rich, fine tannins, sweet black licorice spice, a good dose of fresh black earth showing. And this estate's got a 100-year-old history, and the vines are 40 years old in this wine. 1875, an excellent bottle of Malbec, man. For under 20 bucks, it's hard to beat what you get from Mendoza, if you like Bordeaux varietals. Anyways, the Cabernet Sauvignon collection, also excellent. And this is 100% varietal, like the Malbec. Some dark cherry and cassis berry fruit here shown. Some toasty oak spice, a little sweet tobacco notes, some peppery notes in this wine also. Big and chewy on the tongue. The good amount of that dark cherry and currant berry fruit shown with ripe and round tannins. A bit dry at the end, but plenty of fruit here to match and good freshness. This wine's got that peppery spice and a little minerality all the way to the end. Excellent juice at the same price. Moving it up a notch here at $36, we got the Centenario. This wine's a blend of 40% Malbec, 30% Cab, and 30% Merlot. And big and impressive bottle. Oof, I'll tell you. For the 100-year anniversary, we like to see the big bottles. No, we don't. I'm just kidding. Big bottles are not my bag, baby, either. They're a little harder to lift. They take up more space. They don't fit in people's bins, and it doesn't make the wine taste any better. Some people think they're more important. Anyways, a really well-endowed bouquet of aromas here. Violet, floral notes, dark chocolate, espresso, toffee-like aromas to that dark cherry and cassis berry fruit, almost liqueur-like in concentration. Very expressive. A little sweet tobacco spice there as well. Big and chewy wine on the palate with lots of dark spices, fresh earth, bittersweet chocolate, big chewy tannins coming in at the end. This wine's still quite youthful, but it's got good freshness and good balance to that sweet, bright fruits. Most excellent juice, man. I'll tell you, for 36 bucks, as good as anything you'll find from anywhere. All right, the single vineyard, Pedregal, here it is, 60% Malbec, 28% Cabernet Sauvignon, 12% Merlot. This is for people that think more expensive is better. Well, maybe a shade better, I don't know, but not. That Centenario was really freaking good, man. For half the price, I'm probably going to take that wine any day of the year. But a selection of older vines, a little better grapes, and only 20 barrels produced of this wine by George Riccatelli. It's been there since the 1990s. This wine showing a bit of evolution here, 2005 vintage. So a little cigar box spice, some fresh plowed earth, maybe a little bit more classic, a little bit more Bordelais, some milk chocolate, dark cherry, and red and black currant fruit here. Really nice complexity, more old world, little soy and coffee notes there as well to the nose. Really smooth and elegant wine on the palate. A little more of an old world flair this wine's got to it. Lovely balance, nice freshness on the finish, and most excellent juice, I'd have to say, really good, but for $67.50, not that big of a step up. Well, a little different style. I shouldn't say that step up or down, just a different wine. All right, and that's what I had to drink with our friends from Norton Vineyards. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.